TMS uses lasers. We're the future. The fixture that we're working on today is called the Amherst. We have an order of 100, 150. It's been a popular fixture. We're gonna show you how the face is lasered and bent. We're gonna show you how the gear tray is also lasered here as well. So we're gonna show you from step 1 to done, the whole process. Oh, this is the inside. Look at you. Oh, you're showing the guts too. You are good at what you do, John. So this is the inside as well. We're gonna go from 1 to done today. So let's go. Right here is TMS's laser. So we have actually been lasering for about 20 years. Now, what does laser mean? Essentially, we cut all our material, our gear trays, our light fixtures, all in-house. Before we had a laser, we actually outsourced everything. So it really slowed us down, and we wanted to improve the way we connect and get all our fixtures to our customers faster. So we got a laser in-house. And actually, originally, we had our first laser over here, right where the brake press is. And then as we grew, we got a second laser here. And everything that you see, gear trays and fixtures, we do everything in-house. What's happening here is this is called the deck. And when we first had our first laser, we had one deck. And then as we've grown and as our fixtures have grown, now we have a double pallet system, a double deck system here. So essentially what happens is we can laser faster. We lay a sheet of metal here, a rectangle of metal. Then one piece is lasered for all the material for the fixture, the Amherst we're doing today. And then the other one goes in while somebody offloads all of the material that was cut. And here's one piece that was cut here from that big rectangle piece. So essentially we offloaded here, the center was cut, and this is the fascia for the Amherst. We have our local expert, Ajit. He's been running the laser for how long, Ajit?
Say around 7 years.
Why don't you tell us about from start to finish, how a light fixture gets lasered and made and goes upstairs for lighting?
So most of the fixtures like doing the same thing, like cutting the part, sheet metal, and we are bending it, we are rolling it.
We have a lot of custom orders that come through. A lot of times our customers have different ideas of how they want the vision executed. So we can change everything in-house to what you're looking for. What happens here is we can do intricate designs. We can do intricate cuts. And what we just cut here is the Amherst gear trays. So this is where everything gets mounted. We do all the bending behind you there. When we do all the bending, it will look like this here. That gets mounted on the front and it gets all sent upstairs to get wired up. What Ajit's gonna show you is how we can do intricate designs with the laser. This is a very smart supercomputer. What it is doing, it's understanding what's happening, where the sheet is, how big it is. And so what we do with the material here is we are trying to make sure that we're utilizing the whole material and trying to leave as minimal scrap as possible. So what we're showing you is how intricate of a design we can do here. That's exactly what we can do. Look how intricate it is here. We have our logo, TMS lighting. We have the 100 years. How it works is when we were in the front with John, when he was showing us the fixture of the Amherst, essentially what happens is he sends that file over to production and it goes to this program here. This process is called nesting. So when you saw that tray with all the gear trays for the Amherst, that's that big rectangle sheet there. And we lasered all the Amherst gear trays. So you can see as they tried to fit as many trays in there as possible, the engineers send the file right here to the Nest program. And then this goes right here. You can see it here. That's where we cut the TMS lighting low, but you can see where the gear trays for the Amherst should be. And then the finished product would be right here. So Sharma is the production manager in the back. He handles all the production, so he knows everything backwards and forwards. So when you get the gear tray, what are you doing now?
First of all, whenever we do the gate tray, anytime they cut something, it comes with a paper and give the number. So then we open the drawing on the computer. So then see what punch, what die we need to use on the machine. So basically this is called punch and this is a die. So right now we have a 3/8 punch with a 3/8 die, for this particular problem. So we are gonna do now. We're gonna test piece.
Okay, what if I put my finger in there?
Then I'm gonna get 2 fingers.
Yeah. So what Sharma's doing, he's grabbing the gear tray for the Amherst. In the past, when we had our parts, we would have to do one bend, reset the machine, do another bend, and it was very complicated and it took up a lot of time. Now that we have more intricate and more intelligent machines, we can do 6 bends in one shot. So a lot of
it depends on your part, how many bend required. If can be done in a one same die, you can set up one bend here and one bend on particular that side.
Yes.
So same time you can move here and forth.
Yes.
2 different bends can done in the same time.
What we've done here at TMS Lighting is that we've increased our production skills. He's gonna show you now. So everything happens much more quickly.
That's number 1 bend, and then you flip it, and then go to the next side, and then I have to flip it, and then we'll go through here. So see, it makes your Z, and then now this side 4th bend. Now is the last step. So 2 bends.
So every single time the machine's going down, you can see Sharma pressing a pedal. There was 2, 4, 6 bends here. 6 bends here. A lot of times when we see a light fixture, we just look at the light. We don't see what's behind it. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind building a good light that lasts a long time. And this is one of the things that we do here at TMS is we make sure, even just as simple as a bending process. This used to take hours before, now it takes minutes. So as fixtures are evolving and changing from rings to linear to architectural, also the gear trays, the components, everything's changing. So we need to make sure the technology's also moving with the times as well. This laser's almost double the size of the other one.
It is a double of the size and the faster, maybe 10 times faster than the CO2.
10 times.
Yes, and the cutting wise is also we used to on a CO2 laser only cut up to 360 aluminum. Now you can go to 1/2 inch aluminum. 1/2 inch aluminum, think about that.
Have we cut 1/2 inch aluminum?
Yeah, we
fixtures?
did. We did only on a certain jobs, custom jobs. If people required, we do.
All right, thank you, Sharma. I appreciate your time. Thank you. If you look here, Ajit pulled it up on the screen here. Here's a fixture that Ajit lasered. And what happened is it was a flat fascia. And we did the intricate parts for the 100 years, the TMS lighting. And if you want to turn it so we can see the bend, then it would go through that bending process of bending it, and then that would be a wall sconce. So this is one of our customers. We love them, they're great. ALR. And that was the laser we did here, even on the 100 years here and here. And then what Sharma went through the bending process, we did that. Yeah, so this is essentially the fascia for a sconce. So the gear tray would go behind it, the actual face, the acrylic, all the LEDs, everything would be laid in here, and then it would go against the wall. And I'll show you the finished product. So right here is the Amherst. So if you look around here, this is where we're always putting fixtures together. And it's getting all the lenses laid in, all the LEDs laid in. This is a beautiful color. I love the white on this. Yeah, it's beautiful, I like it. What we did downstairs was we did the Amherst. So this is the Amherst here. So when we were lasering the stainless steel with that plastic sheet on top, that is the finished product right there. So it's beautiful, it's sharp, it's a bright color. This is an order, I think we have 150 pieces going out. We had another order just last year for 250 pieces. And if you look here, all the bends that had to happen, and we also put a radius to it. So this is the fascia of it. And then what happens is, so we have the gear tray that Sharma was bending downstairs. All the LEDs are laid in, all the modules, everything is laid in. You put the face on, so the face slides in. It's screwed in, everything's mounted properly. If we mount it on a wall, you'll see that's a wall sconce. A beautiful wall sconce, it's stainless steel, and it's easy to clean as well. Yeah, so we have the down light, we have the up light as well. Everything's always tested before it goes out. No dark spots. It's a beautiful fixture. So today we're just gonna do the Amherst, but I really thought like we could show you guys the intricacies of what we can do here. So this is the stainless steel one, the one that Ajit lasered downstairs. Sharma would bend it, and then it's the same process as the Amherst here. I appreciate your time, thank you. Beautiful. I'm so proud of these fixtures and every single product that leaves here because like Ajit said, he's been here for 7 years. He's been operating that laser for 7 years. He knows what he's talking about and he knows what he's doing. And even Sharma runs the back here and he's been running the back and he knows everything that's happening. Morning, Raj. And we have a beautiful linear getting tested in here. As you saw, what we did was we took a blank piece of metal, so a big rectangle, we laid it down on the deck, went in, it got lasered, the gear tray came out. The gear tray was then bent by Sharma, and then what happens is the face needed to be lasered as well. That doesn't need to be sent out because it's stainless steel. So the stainless steel is kind of like the DeLorean was stainless steel, so you don't need to paint it. It's already beautiful in itself. But the gear tray still has a lot of work that needs to be done. It gets sent off for powder coat. It needs to have the right screws put in, all the right material in the back needs to be put in. So the face is easier to come together, but the back part, the back components have to come together after. And the reason why I bring that up is because when we see light fixtures, we think it's an easy process, but a lot of engineering and production and skill goes into making these fixtures. So this is just one of the hundreds of light fixtures that TMS Lighting does, the Amherst. You saw how we take our material from the rack, it goes onto the laser, gear trays are lasered, the fascia is lasered here. You saw how we actually bend it and we create all the components to make sure that we have a beautiful, strong fixture. And it's actually kind of heavy. And it is a resilient fixture. And I'm so proud to actually know how the process from start to finish goes. And with that being said, guys, this is the beautiful Amherst. This is TMS Lighting, and I'll see you next time.